What is up, YouTube? So, I just had like the biggest ball dropped on me like yesterday from something that was kept. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say kept, but kept from me from a really long time. Let's see. I'm 22, so. And I moved here when I was 3. So, you do the math. However long that is, that's how long I've been lied to. Oh my god, like. So right after I told you guys about the story and all that, you know, a couple days after, my brother and Mary, his wife, come over, and like, you know, they just come over to talk to us because they just got a new house, and they were like, you know, telling us about like, you know, what's going on in the house, you know, how like tiring it is running around, yeah, and you know, the conversation about this house came up. You know, obviously talking about houses. Houses are obviously going to come up. And my brother like butted into me and Mary's conversation. But and then we started talking to him, and he said something like, "Oh, don't you know your room was where like all the Santeria shit was?" What? Like, yeah, like the little shrines and shit, like they were in your room, like the room you moved into when we got here. And I was like, what do you mean I had like the saints room? What do you mean that my room was the room of worship for like that kind of stuff? What do you mean? And I was like, kind of like, no, because it was the only room in the fucking house that was all white, first of all, and there was holes, like these little holes everywhere on the walls, and I just summed it down to there's fucking holes in the wall, because I'm 3, and that's the way I think. And then he goes on and tells me, it's like, oh, not him, my mom goes on and tells me, he's like, yeah, like, there were like saints pictures all over the walls. Like, every little, like, I'm telling you, this whole wall, it's all these walls, like, had little holes in them. They were just littered with pictures of, like, all saints. And I'm like, did we bless the house before we moved in? Because, like, okay, like, not that, like, that religion hurts anybody, really. It's more so the fact that we just, like, kind of moved into someone else's room. Like, okay, little background. When they have a designated area for this, like, their worship area, it's not, like, the living room or whatever. Like, it's their, like, nobody goes in there, nobody lives in there, nobody, like, in there, nobody. Nobody sleeps in there, nobody eats in there. It is their room, not yours, not anybody else in the house. So it's like, I took their room. What do you mean? That's so scary, because it's like all that stuff that happened. Because, like, okay, it wasn't just the portrait with the thing and my brother and all that. It is legit, like, other stuff that happened when we were kids. Oh my god, it was so scary. Like, toys would just, like, do things without, like, them being activated, like the button or whatever. Excuse me, that was a hiccup. Or, like, we would hear things, and our grandparents, like, constantly, like, heard things and saw things around the house, and we were just, like, summed it down to, like, they're, like, really fucking old, so they're gonna see some shit. But no, like, then we would see it, too, and we would just brush it off to, like, no, it's, like, hysteria, right? And that's what you do, right? You do until it's, like, oh, by the way, you lived in, like, a ghost room. Like, what? Not ghost, but you know what I mean. I could tell you stories, but seriously, they just said it like, yeah, like, we just decided that was your room. That's where you're going to sleep in. I thought I was, like, crazy. Like, I was just like, no. Like, what? Who does that? Who doesn't, like, bless the house, first of all? And who doesn't, like, kind of take that into consideration that, the scary room. Who do I want to put in there? I want to put my 3-year-old daughter in there. And then, yeah, because I shared a room with my grandmother, like, when I was a bit, like, little kid. And I was like, let's put my mom in there, too. fuck both of them. Like, what the hell? I I don't, like, what the hell? Like, what if, like, because I know now, like, shite goes down? What are you gonna guys do? Like, are you gonna, like, file a police report against, like, the Holy Spirit? No, you can't, right? Like, you can't do anything about it. I'm dead. Oh! And, like, I always feel like I'm being watched in this room, like, ever since I was a kid. And then, like, I always thought it's because I shared it with my grandma. Like, it's like, you know, I have that, like, stigma. Like, she's always like, are you sick? Are you okay? You know, because she always babied me because I was a baby, you know. But then after she left, it was still, like, I can still feel eyes on me. Like, to this very freaking day. And that was just, like, a blow to the face. Like, what do you mean? I could sit here for hours, guys, and, like, chit-chat about all this nonsense, but honestly, I'm not trying to provoke anything, because I'm going to St. Augustine tomorrow. I've never been there, been a native Floridian for years, never been there. I heard it was a tragedy, and, like, cool stuff happened with forts. I don't know. So, yeah, that's going to be my adventure tomorrow. And I'll probably post about it on my Instagram. I don't know. Let's see how I feel about it. Oh, and I'm also going to Daytona. Super fun. It's for, like, my boyfriend's cousin's birthday. That sounds like a mouthful. It's going to be super cool. We're going to have super fun. And it's going to be awesome. So anyways, alright, guys. I will catch you guys later. This is Marshmallow signing off. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and or Tumblr. I might have abandoned my Tumblr. I don't know. Either way, definitely follow me on Instagram because I'm super live on that. So, see ya!